What is up, fishes? Back with another episode of New York Trip. It's pretty exciting. This time we're going shopping and we're going to go see Hamilton and Harry Potter, the Cursed Child. And we get to look at the stages. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one because this was the most intense part of my trip. It is actually Monday, back at school. Not very excited. I have 3 lab reports that I have to write, so just enjoy the rest of this video, and I'm going to pretend like I don't have any homework. So let's go. World's largest Macy's. The largest Macy's in the world. The most expensive thing is a fur coat, and the cheapest thing is a $2 piece of candy. I asked the guy, don't know what his name is, but shout out to him. He's a cool guy. Keep working at Macy's. So the most important thing that I found out was this trip is that I'm obsessed with Forever 21 because they got some scores. Here we go, folks. Yay, we all walked out with something. Woohoo! Actually, we all walked out with the same exact shirt. How ironic. Yeet. We made it to the Empire State Building. It's very, very tall. Look at how big that thing is. Wow, we're gonna go right up to it. So we had time to spare. We're down in Chinatown again. And Kayla was like, let's go talk up some vendors about purses. So we were like, okay, we're interested in a purse. And then he was like, okay. And we were like, let's do Gucci. So then the man shoved us into a corner. He's like, here. And then all of a sudden, Kayla's like, how much? And he's like, 95. And she's like, I can't pay that much. And he's like, so how much? And then she was like, I have $20. And the lady was just like, ah! And then the man just literally walked away so that was an adventure. And I also wanted to try to get some cheap shoes, but they did not have many sizes. What you saw is what you got. So what an adventure. Update, we're in line. It's very cold. Here's the theater right there. Very chilly. I can't feel my fingers. Oh, we're rocking and rolling, dudes. Oh my gosh, we're in. Look at this. It's right there. We did it. Okay, I'm shook. We made it through the first act, and she literally cried half the time. Tears of joy, I'm pretty sure. But oh my gosh, how incredible. Even just looking at the stage, it's phenomenal. So we have one more act to go and probably lots more tears to be shed. So we just finished our production at Hamilton. I am speechless. We got to see Austin Scott as Hamilton, and I got a picture with him. And then we also saw James Monroe Englehart, and I got a picture with him. He played Thomas Jefferson, and he won a Tony for his performance in Aladdin as the genie, so he's kind of a big deal. And now we get to wake up at 4 a.m. because we want to try to go see Brie Larson at GMA tomorrow morning. It's currently 5 a.m. What the fish? We are awake bright and early because Brie Larson is on Good Morning America this morning, so we are about to go get in line. We don't even get in until 6:45, so we're about to stand in line for an hour and 30 minutes in the freezing cold. But you know what? It's YOLO. We're going to do it. We're going to rock and roll and see if we can even get in today because we have regular tickets as our priority, so we shall see. So we got back to the hotel. We're now eating breakfast because we did not get into GMA, even though we got there at 5:20, because there were a lot of people that want to see Brie Larson. So now we got tickets to the View because we were there since 5:20. So the guy was like, yeah, we'll get you into the View. So now we're guaranteed into the View, and Brie Larson's also going to the View today, so we get to see her no matter what. We got to see Buddy from Carlos's Bakery, and we got to see Duck. So that was great. And we're going up to the View, and we're all extremely exhausted, so we'll see how this one goes. We have a long day ahead. We are here at the View. Oh my gosh, we will see how it goes. They told us to turn off our phones, so we have to take all our pictures now, but look at how impressive this is. We are standing in line for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. This is the first part. We are 2 parts today. We start at one is at 2 o'clock, so we have a matinee for part 1, and then part 2 is at 7. And the shows are each about 2 hours and 45 minutes, 3 hours each. So we're literally going to be in the theater for about 6 hours today. We're super excited. We just got off the View, and it was quite the show. And now there's these lines, so here we wait. So we made it in. This is the theater. crazy. We are like row B in the second for the dress, and I'm so excited. And this, yeah, it's quite an experience. And it's like Diagon Alley when you're walking through downstairs trying to get to your seat because it's like so busy here. So we shall see how it goes. This is part 1 of 2. So we just got back from Cursed Child Part 1 and seeing Hamilton last night, and then going to the View, and then this play have gotten me dying, but it was exceptional. It's phenomenal. The way that they like do magic and some of the tricks they do, and there were Dementors, but the Dementors like swooped and one almost like touched us. It was like 2.5 feet away from me. It was really scary and very loud, but unbelievable. So we saw the first 2 parts, well, first 2 acts, and there are technically 4 acts, but 1 and 2 parts. So we have to go back at 7, and so now we're just relaxing and I'm eating granola. But it was quite an exciting performance, to say the least. It's unbelievable. So, wow, my heart is just, whew, and I'm exhausted. But you know what? We're in the city that never sleeps. So, and we head to the last show of the trip, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Part 2. Woohoo! And we go down to the L floor. Beep beep, and we will be back when we have a great time, hopefully, unless the second act is just terrible. But I don't think that's the plan.
All right, so quick picture history.
That show was so great. I got signatures. It's the original cast, and they leave on Sunday, so we kind of made bank. We had so much fun. It's really cold outside. It's like 11 p.m. This is about the last thing you'll see from me because we wake up at 4:30 to get ready for the bus or the airplane, and I can't really feel my face. But Dumbledore talked to me personally and asked me where you were from, and then he asked me what house I was, and I was like Ravenclaw, and I was like kind of quiet about it. And he's like, oh my gosh, you need to speak that loud and proud, bro, because you're smart, and smarts pay off. And then Dumbledore also was like, oh, you guys are from Michigan? You guys have a lot of cleaning up to do in the next couple of years. And I was like, oh, dang. And he also told this lady from Tampa that she needs to sell her house because it's going to be underwater soon. So what a night. The play was exceptional. And we got signatures, like I said. And now I'm really tired. So have a good one. And that wraps up the trip. Yo, stay tuned. Made on the airplane, heading home. Very tired, working on 3 hours of sleep, but we made it. Bye-bye.